Tight end right. We got 4.
Here we go.
4.
Black 20.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump-off. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. High five, baby, high five. Let's go.
Here we go. Blue 30.
Right there.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
180.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Get out. Oh. Easy.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Ben to throw again. Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Red zone opportunity.
Double tight. Double tight. 4 down. Alert.
Here we go. Black fire.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
We got heavy. Everybody scoot up. Heavy. Watch tight. Tight end right.
Set. 180.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
Hot.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We got double tight.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air and a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
Now Wilson on first down. And Graham's got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So don't say nothing.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Wilson to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
All right, now.
And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind.
Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. The 30, 20, 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
2 tights. 4 down.
Set! Black 30.
Right there.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal.
Hey, 4 down.
Set! Black 80.
Watch 8-9. He's yours.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Steps, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cliff Averill able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And Boswell Maxwell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so,
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward in there to get him for a loss of 5.
well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz.
And the pressure gets to him again. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. The connection made, it's Graham. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So now 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now it's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden, with it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
A screen to Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Bell is so good at that. He just catches so many passes near the line of scrimmage. Big stat line for him last year. He had more yards after the catch than total receiving yards from the line of scrimmage.
Ability to catch the ball, be elusive, and also strong enough to break tackles. That allows him to gain all that extra yardage.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Four down, check. Four down.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell from 17 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8, so trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds.
Double tight.
Set! Black 20!
4 down. Check.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number.
Strong right. 4 down.
Set! Blue 30!
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here we go. Black 30!
Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
Man left.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey.
Set!
4 down.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Tight ends on the loosey. Tight ends on the loosey.
Set.
Hey, boys,
Blue
we got
30.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Set. Black 5.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here we go.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That's where you belong.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Good job, D. Good job, D. Fumble! Fumble! Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Tight. Wide 90.
On first down, Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
We got double tight. Double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
Set.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Two tights.
Hey, we are.
On second down, it's Bell. Powers through. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. They'll go again with Bell. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Oh, look at this play call. And oh, he coughed it up. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have...
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Tannehill's Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken short.
Kickoff return 13 yards. Number 40 on return.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
Four down,
Ready.
four down.
We're ready.
Alert. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Let's go. Let's go. 59. Hey, express.
From the shotgun, Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you that. Touchdown, Falcons! Mohamed Sanu, 52 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Tight end left. Here you go. Right here.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be in. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end, Julius Thomas, the intended target. And it's third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Falcons taking over on offense in just a second, and, you know, this year ended in disappointing fashion now. Last year was the ultimate version of heartbreak, but if you're a Falcon fan, was this one was tough to swallow as well, wasn't it? And a loose football. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Falcons will extend their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense getting ready to come back out onto the field. Take a step back, Charles. You look at the Dolphins in 2017. Look, they were 10-6 in 2016. Many people thought, wow, here we go. 2017 high hopes. They limped to a 6-10 finish, however.
Yeah, and you use the word limped in
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now it's Tannehill. Tannehill with a hook up to Thomas for a Dolphin first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Here we go. 3 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. But expanding a little bit on Kenyon Drake, interesting year because hardly used early on. Then Jay Ajayi goes to Philly, and he took over as the Dolphins' lead back after that trade.
And was never a lead back in college. He was always that accessory piece who helped him in the special teams as well. So we'll see what the Dolphins decide to do in 2018, see if they give him a little competition at that spot.
Tannehill now to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down.